Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And the castle that you can see there in behind the railings in the distance is CARRICKFERGUS Castle, because that's where we are today. And I was here yesterday and I tried to get into the Andrew Jackson cottage to do a wee bit of filming, but unfortunately they wouldn't let me film inside. They wanted me to get a application form and fill it in, so I just left it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to film outside, and I'm going to give you a wee bit of the history of President Andrew Jackson. You can see the water flowing underneath the railway tracks there out to the sea. But the cottage was in this vicinity here, the actual ancestral home of Andrew Jackson, or at least it says here that it was reputed to be the site. It says reputed site of the ancestral home of Andrew Jackson, President of the USA, 1829 to 1837. So great to have that, isn't it? But unfortunately we don't have the actual ancestral house, and you can see where we are here. It's Bunny Before. It sounds very Scottish, that name, and probably, I would assume, brought over maybe by the Scottish settlers, but I'm not too sure. But Andrew Jackson was the 7th President of the United States from 1829 until 1837. Now, he was born on the 15th of March 1767, and he died on the 8th of June 1845. How you doing? He was known as Old Hickory, and he actually became a general in the US Army as well. But from a very young age he tasted war and what war was like, because he was a correspondent for the colonialists during the American War for Independence, and the Revolutionary War actually left him an orphan at the age of 14. Now, Jackson's victory over the British at New Orleans in the War of 1812 made him a national hero, and he was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 1815. And that building there is for the US troops that was formed here in Carrickfergus in 1942, which was the regiment of the US Rangers. And so they were formed here in 1942. Now, I was hoping to do a wee video in there as well, but as I say, I wasn't allowed to video inside. But they're unique. That's the elite US Rangers, because they're the only regiment that's really formed outside of America, and they were formed here in 1942 in Carrickfergus. So fantastic. But this is the Andrew Jackson cottage. Now, it's not the ancestral home, but it is from 1750. So still a wee bit of history here, and it's been adopted as a museum for President Andrew Jackson. And also at the back then you have the US Rangers Centre. Wee plaque here that I'm going to read to you. It says, Andrew Jackson Cottage. The parents of 7th US President Andrew Jackson emigrated from their cottage at Bunny Before to the Carolinas around 1765. So there you are. And you've got the presidential seal there as well. So great to have this wee cottage. And also the General Jackson, Andrew Jackson, he also led the troops in the first Seminole War as well. So certainly did experience a lot of war in his lifetime, no doubt about it. Now, Jackson was born in the Wexhams region of the Carolinas. His parents were Scotch-Irish colonialists who had emigrated from Ireland to America in 1765. You can see a wee sign there, a wee billboard, from Whitewash College to White House. And it says Rangers led the way. And then Andrew Jackson College and US Rangers Museum. And as you can see, it's free in. And it was the 1st Ranger Battalion, I think that is. So Jackson's father was born in Carrickfergus in County Antrim around 1738. And his ancestors had crossed his parents' ancestors had crossed into the north of Ireland from Scotland after the Battle of the Boyne in 1690. So quite amazing. This is the Horse Park cul-de-sac that we're now entering. And so they were Presbyterians, and they emigrated then to America. And then Jackson was born. Andrew Jackson. And as I say, it's also the US Rangers Centre, which pays tribute to the soldiers of the 1st Battalions of the elite US Rangers, which was formed in the town of Carrickfergus in 1942, which is in that building here at the side. And you can see the sea. And as I showed you earlier, you can see the castle in the distance. So there you go. So thanks for watching, and God bless.